Hello everybody, so I'm back with another video, you guessed it. So today I am back in yet another sweatshirt, so that's pretty much all you're gonna be seeing me in throughout this quarantine situation. I know so many stay-at-home orders are being lifted right now. I feel like I'm seeing content on YouTube of like people going out and stuff, but I'm still not comfortable, so I'm just gonna stay inside and I'm okay with it. So yeah, but in this video I wanted to kind of show you guys some of the things that I've been doing at home to occupy my time. So I thought that these stay-at-home activities could be used anytime you're bored. You can take these suggestions into account. If you're having a long weekend and you're not doing anything, we all have those times during the school year where it's a long weekend and like everyone's parents are suddenly like taking them to like the freaking Bahamas and you're just sitting at home doing nothing. So you can use this for anything, basically, is my point. But I just thought I would, I don't know, tell you guys what I've been doing to occupy my time. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the first activity that I wanted to mention, which is the activity that I've been keeping up with a little bit more consistently than the others, is Duolingo. So I've actually been learning a new language. I am bilingual, but I'm not super strong in my other language. But that's not the language I'm learning, so I don't know why I said that. But I am really into watching Turkish TV shows. I'm really fascinated with the language. I think it's really beautiful. For some reason I'm just really fascinated with the language. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change this and I'm gonna start learning it. Also, it's really annoying because the Turkish TV shows that I watch, they do upload the episodes on YouTube, but they don't put English subtitles. So I was like, if I learn Turkish, then maybe I won't need the subtitles. So yeah, I don't really care about writing it out and stuff. Like, I don't care to the writing portion of it, basically like spellings and stuff. I just want to be able to speak it. So I have been using Duolingo. It's an app that lets you learn language. I know there's different things that you could use online, but I just use Duolingo and I really love it. It's really easy to use and it keeps you a streak. Like, you know how on Snapchat when you send your friends Snapchats you have streak? So there's one like that on Duolingo and it keeps me accountable and I'm able to like practice every day, because if I lose a streak it makes me really annoyed with myself. So yeah, so I really love using Duolingo for that purpose. So learning a new language can actually improve your thinking skills and your memory skills, and I don't have a great memory, so this is great for me in that way. Also, it really, that's a Postmates text. That's another thing I've been doing. So it's the parts of your brain that you use to learn a new language is really flexible. So obviously when you're younger and if you're taught a language, it is much easier, because when you're younger, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard this, but your brain is like a sponge and you just absorb everything you hear really quickly, and then when you grow up you just get used to that language. But so it is a little harder learning a language when you're older, but don't let that discourage you, because even when you're older, like, it can still really help out your brain even further, and it can help develop new areas of your brain and your mind. And it just helps like strengthen your mind a lot. So I really recommend learning a new language. It's really good for your brain to let those juices flow, you know. And it's honestly fun. Like, it might get annoying at first. Like, I know in school when I was forced to learn a language, I didn't like it. Like, I love the language that I chose to learn in school was French, and I loved the French language, but forcing me to learn it and like the grades and everything, like, I hated that aspect of it always. So I did the work, but I did it without wanting to do it, even though I still loved the French language. So it's just funny how that happens, because someone is just simply forcing you to do it. You don't feel like you don't want to do it, you know? So, and just the pressure behind like school and everything, it's just not fun. So yeah, but hopefully I will be learning other languages. I really do want to learn other languages. I really want to get better at the languages that I speak, like my mother tongue, which is Telugu, and then I want to get better at Hindi because that's the universal language in India. And then I really love Arabic, but you know, I know that's a really hard one. But French I also want to get better at. So those are like, oh, Italian, those are like my top languages that I want to learn. So we'll see how it goes. But you know, for now I'm doing Turkish and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, and now when I'm watching like Turkish things, whether it's like listening to Turkish songs or like watching little snippets of like clips of my favorite Turkish TV shows, I'm able to catch on to some of the words, so that's really cool. So the next thing that I've been doing to occupy my time is reading. My last video that I just posted, which you can go check out, I'll link in the description box down below. I recommended you guys some books, and so yeah, I really love reading, and I've been continuing to read, especially during this quarantine time when I don't have school. It's great. So I do like physically reading more. I've just started listening to audiobooks a little bit, and I've been using Libby for that because I don't want to buy audiobooks, and Libby is great. There's also another library app called Hoopla. So these two apps, you can connect your library card through these two apps, and you just put in your library card number, that's literally it, and they'll, you know, let you rent out the books like through your electronics and stuff like that, just like how you would normally go to a library and get that audiobook or physical book or whatever it may be. So yeah, that's really great to have on hand. So right now I'm reading this book that my mom gave me. It's called The Autobiography of a Yogi. So I'm reading this physically, but I'm taking my time with this. And then on audio, I'm reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. So yeah, this is my third book I've listened to on audio through Libby. And yeah, so far I'm 1 hour into it and it's pretty good. I've been listening to pretty like serious, I've been watching pretty serious things regarding Black Lives Matter and stuff. I've been watching very hard-hitting movies and TV shows to inform myself. I've also been reading things online, like, you know, just things people post, like articles. And then I recently read White Fragility and why it's so hard for white people to talk about racism. I think that's the whole title, but I just call it White Fragility. And it was really good. So yeah, but I just wanted something a little bit lighter, because even in my like Netflix account, all my stuff in my list is like all serious movies, and the only thing that's not serious is Queer Eye. But yeah, I just wanted something like fun and fluffy and romantic to read, so I'm reading The Unhoneymooners, and so far it's pretty good. So yeah. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about, or the next activity that I've been doing, which kind of goes along with the other one, is watching movies and TV shows. I have a films and TV shows and books actually, and art. But since I'm talking about films and TV shows right now, I have a films and TV shows highlights on my photography account, which is at Photos by Moksha on Instagram. And you can go check out the things that I've been watching on there. There's a lot of ones that I want to mention, so I'm not going to talk about like any of them in this video, but I can do another video where I recommend TV shows and movies and stuff like that. But I'm literally not talking about any of them because I'm just watching a lot of things. I've watched a lot of things in a short amount of time, so yeah. But I've been watching obviously a lot of things related to Black Lives Matter, and just a lot of things that have recently come out on streaming platforms that I've been wanting to catch up on. So yeah, right now I will mention what I'm watching right now. And right now I'm watching Queer Eye, and I have a couple more episodes to finish of Dear White People, so I'm watching that as well. So those are the two things that I'm currently watching. The next thing after that is shopping. So this is obviously a very, I don't know, it's not a very accessible one. Even I am not in a position where I can just jump online and put my credit card in and press add to cart, place order. I'm not in that position, but I have placed a few orders during quarantine, and I can do a little haul if you want me to. But yeah, nothing crazy, just a few things because it is summertime and I just wanted some cute things, even though it's not like I can go out anywhere. You know, sometimes you just want to revamp your wardrobe when there's a new season on the rise. What the heck is wrong with, I think it's the lighting, that's why it's not able to focus, because I have a really trash lighting right now. I'm not able to locate where my face is, which, understandable. Okay, my Postmates dude is gonna be here soon. Oh my god. Sorry, you guys, my Postmates guy came. Sorry, the lighting is just so bad in my room. I really want a ring light, Sorry, I'm really trying to get this channel together, but it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna try to fix this in post. Hopefully I can do some color correction or something, but yeah, my Postmates guy came, so I had to get my stuff. So I got some Chinese food and Thai tea, which is great. And a metal straw. Don't forget to use your metal straws, my dudes, but yeah. That's so good. Okay, anyways, so as I was saying, yeah, even I don't have the luxury to just like add a bunch of things to my cart and place my order, but I have placed a few orders, nothing huge, but even just a little something can help your mood because it is something to look forward to. You know, it is fun waiting for something to come in the mail, and then when it comes, it's like, it feels like you got a present and it's nice. But obviously not everyone is in that position, and I totally understand. Even I'm not in that position, if I'm being completely honest. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, I can do a haul. I might end up doing a haul. So yeah. Also, correlating with the shopping, another thing is redoing your wardrobe. I know my sister is doing this right now, at least she's trying to, but just taking out things that you haven't worn in a while and donating them is a really, really nice feeling. And then afterwards, getting some things to replace those items is also really nice. I think a lot of people mistake this process though. I think a lot of people shop to donate or donate to shop. Like, the sole purpose of them getting rid of clothes is so that they can get more clothes, and that's not what this process should be. It's more like, just why clunk up your closet with a bunch of clothes that you're not gonna wear? Just why do that? Even if you're not gonna replace those clothes, like just taking it out and stopping the process there is good enough. And so yeah, I really recommend just cleaning out your wardrobe, closet, even just cleaning out, like, even if it's not clothes, just cleaning out things that you have that you just don't have use for anymore is a nice thing to do. It is honestly like so refreshing and so satisfying. I literally have 3 bags worth of things to give away. They're not all my things, they're like my mom's things and my dad's things, but yeah, it's a nice thing to do, so I would recommend doing that as well. The next thing is to start a YouTube channel. So clearly I did that. I wanted to recommend doing this because if you're a fellow creative, it's honestly a fun thing to do. For a long time I was like, no, I don't want to do it because it just seems like a very egotistical thing to do, like just to start making videos about yourself. I'm like, wow, how egotistical is that? But like, then I'm like, I think of it as a viewer, like I love watching these just for pure entertainment and for like escapism purposes, whatever. And as a fellow creative, I like watching other people being creative with their editing and stuff. It's just, I'm just doing this for fun, honestly. Like, I don't have that much on my to-do list these days, obviously, so I was like, I just kind of want to start one just for fun. And I like being creative. Although it is frustrating, like starting up a new thing and trying to learn new things, it is also fun to learn about how to deal with a new way of creating for me, because I've never really done videos. I've done videos like for, I don't want to say, not for, I've done videos just like making videos for other people, like for their birthdays or whatever, but I've never done videos like this for myself where like I'm forcing myself to be creative and like create a kind of art style for myself. So yeah, whenever I did those things like creating birthday videos for other people, it's not like I ever put cool fonts and like did all this cool editing. Like I just put a bunch of clips together, I put some music, I did try to make it look nice. Obviously I put in effort, but I didn't put in like personal effort, like things that I'm like, oh, I like this, so I'm gonna put like my favorite aesthetic fonts and like make it all look all nice. Like that wasn't my goal, so I never did it. And now it's changed, so it's like different types of video making, obviously, but it's just it's a fun thing to do as a creative. It takes up a lot of time, so you know that's nice. And yeah, I just recommend doing it if you don't have anything to do and you want to let your creative juices flow. It's fun. So yeah, the next thing, not so fun, I'm taking one summer class. So I guess if you're in college, I recommend taking a summer class, I guess, because to be honest, it is a good thing to do, because then during the school year it's like one thing is taken off of your shoulder, like one little weight is taken off your shoulder, you know what I mean? But I know it's not something that a lot of people want to do, because you have to do work during a time that is considered vacation. So I totally get that, but again, right now I don't have anywhere to go, so I can sit at home and guess what, I can do work, so I'm gonna do it. So I am taking one summer class right now, which does take up some time. It's a sweet 4-hour class, and we don't have a big workload, which is nice, but the workload that we do have is not fun. But I just put it in here to mention that it takes up time, and if you want to, you can take a summer class, because then during the actual school year, you can breathe a little bit, maybe. So there's that. Also, I know Harvard, I want to say it's Harvard. Ooh, if it's not Harvard, I'm gonna put the actual college's name. It's some sort of Ivy, but I think it's Harvard, is doing free courses on like different subjects. And I know that a YouTuber that I know, she took an African American studies class because she wanted to be more informed about the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that. So I know they have other classes as well, but it's not a grade thing. You can just do it for free, and you do have assignments, but it's not a grade thing where like it's gonna go on some sort of record or anything. It's for you, for your personal improvement. So that's one thing. The next thing is to exercise. Now, I know this is kind of controversial, because it is totally okay to not be fit and just sit around and do nothing. I think this whole video is a little bit controversial like that, because these are just, again, these are not things that I do every day. Like I totally skip all of these things, and I'll just sit in my bed and I'll do nothing. But yeah, so it's totally okay to not exercise, but one of the things that I do is exercise, again, to take up my time. And also, I want to gain muscle weight. I'm quite underweight, and I don't like that about myself, and I want to gain muscle weight. So I bought weights from Amazon, and they were literally sold out everywhere, which was so annoying. So I bought weights from Amazon, and I started working out. I was planning on working out a little bit more regularly, like 3 to 4 times a week. I haven't been doing that, but yeah, so I bought these weights, and I do occasionally work out, and it is nice, it feels nice, and I totally recommend it. So yeah. The next thing is similar to watching movies and TV shows, is watching YouTube. It's honestly really time consuming as well, because so many people are posting longer YouTube videos these days, because that's just the big thing nowadays. which honestly I don't think I love that, because I've noticed that people just put a lot of like content that I don't care about. Like it'll just be like 5 seconds of them breathing and being like, okay, so I'm eating mac and cheese right now. It's like, I could care less, Becky. I really could, but you know, the other content is nice. I don't know. It's now I'm just making it sound like I don't like watching YouTube. I do like watching YouTube because, again, something about watching other people being creative is really, really inspiring to me. So I really love watching it, and I think YouTubers are a more realistic form of creating for me. Like I watch films and TV shows all the time, but obviously films and TV shows have a big crew around them, behind them, whatever. So, and YouTubers are their sole creators. Like, you know, yeah, some YouTubers have editors, but I don't watch a lot of YouTubers that have editors and pay their editors. I watch YouTubers that edit their own videos, and it's nice to know when I'm watching a YouTube video and it's edited really well that the YouTuber did it, and it's something that's not super hard for me to do. Like if that YouTuber, if that person did it by themselves and learned it by themselves, then I know that it's not gonna be hard for me to do it by myself. So it's really inspiring for me to watch YouTube. Sometimes I just watch it really mindlessly just to kind of have something on in the background. So yeah, some YouTubers that I wanted to mention that I really like are, I feel like everyone knows her, but Best Dressed, love her. Nana Florence, Matt Como, Tim to the Wild. Oh, Kathleen Lights. I love a lot of booktubers like Books with Chloe and Brittany the Bibliophile. I watch a lot of people, like just a lot of different people, as you can see. Like I don't watch all booktubers, I don't watch all beauty YouTubers, I don't watch all travel YouTubers. I'll literally watch anyone that I think creates well and I'm interested in. Another one is Elena Tabor. Oh, Tabor, I think it's Tabor. I feel like there's a lot of people that I'm not mentioning, but yeah, those are just the first few that came to mind, and they came to mind for a reason. So those are the few that I'm going to mention. There's a lot more, and I'll probably mention more as I like go along creating videos. I'll probably just like give shout outs to more, but for now those are just the first few that came to mind. So yeah, the next thing that I do is sleep. You heard me right. I've been taking a lot of naps. When I was younger, naps just weren't my thing. I hated taking naps. I had a lot of energy as a kid. I still do have energy, but you know, it's clearly like I can't go anywhere, so I can't do anything with the energy that I have. So I just take naps. They're pretty nice. So there's that. The next thing that I do is eat. Again, you heard me right. Love going to the grocery store since I have a lot of extra time on my hands. I just like browsing the snack sections and seeing whatever I haven't tried before. Love going to our local organic store. That is my ish. That's where all the good snacks are in the organic stores, I'm just gonna say. Like you can only get so many chips and stuff, but going to those organic stores and like going through the wholesale section, like Sprouts, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and looking at all like the nice healthy snacks they have and like the nice packaging and everything, that's great stuff right there. Those are everything. That's everything that I've been doing this quarantine. So I just wanted to recommend you guys some things to do if you're ever bored at home and you don't have much to do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will enjoy my Thai tea now. So good. So good. I think this is what God's tears taste like. So with that being said, I'm ending the video because clearly I need to go because I'm way too excited about this food. But I'll talk to you later. Bye. Peace out. Love you all. I haven't mentioned this in other videos, but subscribe would be appreciated. Give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that, you know. Do whatever you want, but I would appreciate it. So peace out. I'll talk to you later. Bye guys. The parts of your brain that you use, oh my gosh, what is wrong with this camera? Okay, I'm literally gonna remove this whole rant. I'm just gonna stop talking. But what? Moksha, but what?